what do you know? I mean, actually know, in real terms. Yeah, I know you've got your degrees and your education, but what do you actually know? Sat up there in your ivory tower proclaiming God knows what against God knows who. I've been thinking that the problem is, with the people that decide what is the law, is that you've got to the top, and you're supposed to be the best. With every step, every promotion that you've gained, you've gotten further and further away from the people you're making decisions about. Do you feel anything at all? Or over time you've managed to erase all empathy and sympathy from your mind? Do you ever think about the consequences of your decisions? Do you? Oh, just a little example for you then. When you decide that non-payment of council tax will result in a prison sentence, you sign the custody of a 9-year-old over to a group of complete strangers, separated him from his brother and his sisters, made sure his family was torn so far apart it could never be repaired.
That's me done now. That's me done.
These wellies are awful. Really awful.
Can't you just forget about them?
No, I don't think I can. Like my whole life is without the wellies.
I just don't like it here. It's all damp and there's insects and then there's the... Yeah.
It's not that bad. Quite like it.
You've been here before?
Yeah.
Well, have you?
No.
Well, make up your mind.
Should we tell them?
Why not?
Okay, so look, I'll set the scene. Right? It's New Year's Eve.
Day actually.
What?
His day was after 12.
Okay, so I'll set the scene without interruption. It was New Year's Day, 2 AM, and we needed to get home. And to our credit, we'd already thought about this, and we'd got ourselves a plan that Grady
Oh mate,
was going to drive us.
When I am it for the car?
not exactly.
He was going to steal a car and drive us home.
That's out of order.
Well, we weren't going to damage it.
Yeah, it's spoiled. They'd be able to pick you up the next day.
So we started looking for a suitable vehicle.
Sorry, but I think that's wrong.
If it makes you feel any better, it wasn't my idea to go home by the way of a stolen car.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't. I didn't say, oh, let's steal a car, that's a good idea.
Anyway, I realise we're all pissed.
Off us faces,
Drugs are the strength.
Just beer.
beer, and pills.
What? We've not been taking pills.
You might not have been.
Neither were you.
Now remember, we were in the pub and we said, can I have some money for some pills?
You said that money was for chips.
Chips, pills, whatever.
I wonder why I didn't get change for a plane.
Si, I never give you change.
Anyway, they were all steaming.
So were you.
Anyway, all of us are steaming.
So we couldn't steal a car.
Why?
It's illegal to drink and drive, Gemma.
Oh yeah.
So we decided we had to walk.
From Wakefield to Appleton.
Yeah,
Eventually, after a lot of walking,
a lot of walking.
none of which was enjoyable, we found ourselves there.
But at the other side of the wall.
So he says, climb over the fence, which we did.
Because it was the only way in.
But was it fun? No, it wasn't. Because I got a gash on my leg.
A gash! Or a scratch.
What?
I'm just saying, because sometimes you can be a little bit, you know, tell you what, show him your leg.
I'm not showing my leg. Why would you say that?
They want to see your leg.
They don't want to see my scar.
Tell you what, show him your leg, I'll give you a cig.
You haven't got any
I
cigs.
have got some
You
cigs.
haven't got any
I have,
cigs.
they're in my shoe.
Chris, why don't you take off your shoe and show us these cigs?
Alright, you can't have one until you show him your leg. Oh, shit.
So, what happened then?
Well, after he'd stopped making such a fuss about his scratch, we went exploring.
It was a right night. Climbed to the top of the obelisk. Paddled in the lake.
That must have been freezing.
It was fucking freezing. And then we got Gracie to break into the coach house and we stayed there till next morning. We woke up, climbed back over the wall and toddled the rest of the way home.
Hello everyone. Look, I'm really sorry. I don't want to sit my right wing or anything, but can I ask you to get back to work? There's still so much to do. Hi Declan, still working hard, I see.
On that first day, you wrote me off without even giving me a chance. I only asked to leave formally because there was nothing for me to do. Just for that, you decided you had a problem with me.
The thing is, what we both know, you'd already decided.
Thing is, what we both know is, you'd already decided you had a problem with me before I even stepped foot in that room. That was only because of my reputation. Thing is, you're right. I'm bad news. I'm a bastard. I'll show you up. I will do anything you want me to do. I'll do everything you don't. But what you're going to be asking yourself is why. You see, when no one has any expectations of you, why the fuck should you make the effort?
You were doing what last weekend? Walking for 4 days in the lake, Yew Tree Silver.
Yew Tree? Duke of Edinburgh.
It poured down all weekend.
So why didn't you go home? Because everyone had got you along.
And that would have mattered because...
Because they're a good thing to have. Help you get into places. University.
Gaz, you idiot!
What?
Don't do that!
It's only a bit of grass.
Just don't do it, you idiot!
Alright.
No. Well, I didn't want to, but my mum said I should. She said it looked good on my TV.
Did I just tell you not to do that?
What's your
Guys,
problem?
just pack it in, you'll only piss him off.
I'm only trying to have a bit of fun.
Dad, it's not worth it.
So why'd you do it?
'Cause I'm bored.
Not you, the D&D thing.
Well, it's just one of those things that you do, you know, that people think is good.
You get your goal, you get to meet Prince Philip. I wasn't bothered about that though. How'd you find out about it?
Well, the school asked us if we were interested.
They never asked me.
I said I told you not to do that! What are you doing that for?
Get off me.
Push me! What are you doing that for? I told you not to do it! What are you doing?
Stop it! Stop it, Glenn! Why do you always have to do this every time? I've had enough!
Jay, babes! See what you've done now?
Shall we see how the rest of them are getting on? Let's. You coming?
I thought that the way you looked at when you first walked into that interview room meant you'd already decided I've done it. Guilty as charged and was a waste of your time. I didn't need representing, just locking up. That's why I was such an arsey bastard answering your questions. You were so patient though, even though it took me hours to realise you were on my side. Yeah, you thought I'd done it. Yeah, you thought I was guilty, but regardless of whether or not I had done it, you knew I hadn't always wanted to live this life. There's something that put me in this situation apart from me. It wasn't until you asked me how I was doing that I realised you were a revelation. You actually didn't care whether or not I had done it. You just wanted to make sure that things improved. You said it was about drawing a line, but making sure from this point on you made the best decisions. For once, I didn't feel on my own. I felt like I had someone in my corner. For a while, I thought there could be something else. Right up to the point that I remembered I don't keep hold of anything good in my life. You moved on, I moved along.